It's about music. There are crowds in many places. In every community, you know, you can see. So if you see pride, don't hold it. Don't turn out in your hands on your authority. But it can't take care of it. Crime stop right here for us. We need safety to your door. Whether you reach or you go. If you see a you not talking, I mean you check. Do it for safety. If you see a don't keep it. I'm a part of the boy. Crime stopper, the people bringing safety to your door. Crime stopper, stop me crime and make it before them before. Crime stopper, Liberia, from the center to interior. Crime stopper, keeping ourselves let's go for all of us. Crime stopper, the people bringing safety to your door. Crime stopper, stop me crime and make it before them before. Crime stopper, Liberia, from the center to interior. Crime stopper.
Crime Stopper Liberia is here for you. Remember, see it, report it. This is a message from your own self-opening Homeless Society.
Crime Stopper, the people bringing safety to your door. Crime Stopper, stop me crime and make it peace for them before. Crime Stopper, Liberia, from the center to interior. Crime Stopper, keeping ourselves let's go for all of us. Crime Stopper, the people bringing safety to your door. Crime Stopper, stop me crime and make it peace for them before. Crime Stopper, Liberia, from the center to interior. Crime Stopper, keeping ourselves let's not be crime for all of us.
Randy, why you taking?
I said, darling, you look so worried.
Charles, I'm worried because I don't know where to get stuff for my shop and restaurant.
Oh, come on, man. Haven't you heard about Exodus Best Price Store on Gurley Street and Smart Road Junction on the Old Road?
Oh, no, Charles. Tell me about it.
Exodus Best Price Store got everything for your shop and restaurant. And the good news is that they have reduced the prices of club beer products and imported beverages. So to keep that graduation party, wedding reception, and whatever occasion jumping till the break of dawn, Exodus Best Price Store is that place for you.
Is that all?
No, they have for the first time introduced on the LIB market Buffalo Revive that comes with 4 different flavors: Cool Blue, Apple Kiwi, Fuel Red, and Fitness Orange. It's good for athlete and everyone. For wholesale and retail supply, call cell number 0770-617-575. Exodus Best Price Store on Gurley Street and the Old Road Smart Road Junction. We are your cheaper wholesale and retail store.
Exactly. When you want some more, I provide. So we start to talk. No one's going to get but it thought of Ichiki. We are living since in Randy, why you taking?
I said, darling, you look so worried.
Charles, I'm worried because I don't know where to get stuff for my shop and restaurant.
Oh, come on, man. Haven't you heard about Exodus Best Price Store on Gurley Street and Smart Road Junction on the Old Road?
Oh, no, Charles. Tell me about it.
Exodus Best Price Store got everything for your shop and restaurant. And the good news is that they have reduced the prices of club beer products and imported beverages. So to keep that graduation party, wedding reception, and whatever occasion jumping till the break of dawn, Exodus Best Price Store is that place for you.
Is that all?
No, they have for the first time introduced on the LIB market Buffalo Revive that comes with 4 different flavors: Cool Blue, Apple Kiwi, Fuel Red, and Fitness Orange. It's good for athlete and everyone. For wholesale and retail supply, call cell number 0770-617-575. Exodus Best Price Store on Granite Street and the Old Road Smart Road Junction. We are your cheaper wholesale and retail store.
When you want some more provide, so start to talk. No one's going to deep and deeper, but it taught to each game. We are
when she gets it, so often. I swear different when she gets it, so often. Now I have it. 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 I'm everything I know you to say. You and your friends come back and bring everything. But I want everything. Sometimes I think it's alright. I don't believe that's it. I'm the one who's talking eating your dreams. Put the money when you pass it ever. What did they say in the cannon to do? I'd be everything that they did. Now I would say, no, just pass the better we can do it. Not keep that.
Good morning, Monrovia. Good morning, Liberia. Good morning, and welcome to another edition of the program from the Prenews here on Freedom Communications, Freedom FM 87.9. My name is Esther Daku. Of course, I am pretty alone this morning. Wendell will join us shortly, and hopefully our Radio LIB partners will also join us. But today is a good day. Today is Thursday. As a matter of fact, the What's on Your Mind edition of the program from the Prenews. We're not going to be doing any reading today. Today is just going to be about us, what we have on our minds, what's happening in our country. There are lots of things to talk about, ranging from just every aspect of our society, talking about the LDEA that has to do with drug and our border, lots of things to talk about this morning. But I'm going to give you guys a time to do most of the talking. I want to hear what you guys have on your mind. I have a lot on my mind, but today's going to be about you. Let's know what's on your mind as we dive deeper into our various conversations we'll be having here. I will definitely throw in what I have on my mind. And so I don't know how soon we're going to have our weather report man joining us, but he should join us to give us the weather report for today and also for tomorrow. But let's take a short break. We will be right back.
When she gets it, so often. I swear different when she gets it, so often. Now I have it. 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 I'm everything I know you to say. You and your friends come back and bring everything. But I want everything. Sometimes I think it's alright. I don't believe that's it. I'm the one who's talking eating your dreams. Put the money when you pass it ever. What did they say in the cannon to do? I'd be everything that they did. Now I would say, no, just pass the better we can do it. Not keep that. I have it. Yeah, on the floor, and I'm not with you. Everything that they did is something that we could do. It's your own day, so don't go to jail. Look at the money spent, and lose everything. I'm different. When she gets it, so often. I swear different. When she gets it, so often. Now I have it. Now I have it. Now I have it. Now I have it. Now I have it.
But just before we go into taking calls to hear what you guys have on your mind today, I just saw this and I think it's an update. This story was posted like 13 hours ago, and this is DN News Liberia. DN News Liberia. Hopefully, this information is right. But I see photographs of young people here. I don't know whether this picture was just used to illustrate what they were saying, but let's get the readout. It says Kenyan soldiers earlier this morning returned, which was yesterday's morning, returned with reinforcements following the situation that occurred yesterday, which was day before yesterday. So this story was posted 13 hours ago, and DM News is telling us that the Kenyan soldiers returned to Liberia yesterday's morning. But I don't know why I'm just getting this information. A group of 4 years youth yesterday responded after Guinean soldiers crossed the Makona River, planted a pole, and hosted the Guinean flag, claiming the land belongs to Guinea. In response, Liberian youth also moved in, planted a pole, and hosted the Liberian flag. The Guinean soldiers later withdrew, but returned yesterday's morning, right? And began shooting from across the Makona River. During the incident, the bullet struck a Liberian civilian, Edward Levy, 44, in the leg. Mr. Levy is currently receiving treatment at the Boromine Hospital in Foya City. Officers of the Liberian National Police are currently deployed at the entry points and are urging young people to remain calm, with both governments work to address the situation through diplomatic channels. Reports circulating about 2 persons being killed are false and misleading. Okay, the credit is with OKFM, but this is the information we are getting, and I don't know what you have on your mind, but we will come up with what's on our minds. Let's bring on our real LRB partners. We have Tunis. We have Cinema High. Tunis is here with us. He's going to be giving us the weather report also, and then we have Gus Koma with us. Welcome, guys. Welcome to the show.
Thank you, Esther. Good morning to you, to Gus.
Are you there?
Yeah, we are here. Hello?
What?
Can you hear me?
I don't know what's going on, but Chris, if you're out there, you gotta really, really help us here.
Can you hear me?
Gus, I can hear you. Can you hear me?
I can hear you, Tunis.
Okay, then the problem comes
It's
from
on
there.
that side. Yeah, they're on that side. Yeah.
Oh, I cannot hear you guys. I don't know what's. Okay, I think we got you now.
Okay, can you hear us now?
Yes, go ahead.
Yeah, but you're lagging a little bit. Your internet is lagging. But anyway, I guess it will.
Hopefully it was set up. Mm-hmm.
Exactly. Anyway, good morning to you, Esther. Good morning to Gus. Good morning to Mama Liberia. Assalamu alaikum to my Muslim brothers and sisters, and Ramadan Kareem. We are this morning again. Back to you, Gus.
Yes. Good morning, Esther. Good morning, Tunis, and good morning, Liberia, and good morning, Lofa County. Gus Koma. We here.
Okay.
Right. Let me give you the weather report before we proceed.
Yeah.
So the rest of the day is going to be mostly cloudy, and temperature is about 85 or feels like 93. We're expecting some rain this afternoon. Definitely about 30% chances of rain this afternoon, starting from now to this evening. Wind, 3 miles per hour. Humidity is high. It's about 78, 74. So be ready for the heat. Okay, the heat wave. And let's go to Friday, tomorrow. 40% chances of rain tomorrow, light rain. and that will start from the morning hour all the way to probably early part of the evening hour. We expect 40% chances of rain, 6 mile per hour wind, and 76% of humidity. So it's going to be hot. You're going to forget about the heat. The heat only you're going to feel it because the number is too high. It's all the way to 70, 80. All right, let's see Saturday. Saturday, you got 30% of rain. It's on the radar right now, 7 mile per hour wind, and 80% of humidity. So it's going to be humid the entire weekend. Okay. Sunday, same thing. Sunday, chances 40% chances of rains, wind 6 mile per hour. So all these days, you're not going to feel the wind, the breeze like the way you expect it. Even those who live in close to the ocean, we may not experience heavy wind like you usually experience. And the humidity on Sunday is going to be 81. So starting from today, tomorrow, Saturday, Sunday, it's not easy for the heat. So be prepared for the heat and expect some rain. Expect some rain. It's not going to be a heavy rain, but definitely it might rain either today, tomorrow, because the radar is telling us exactly that it's going to be raining. It's going to be raining like the rest of the day. You might expect a rain. It's 30% chances of rain. Tomorrow, 40%. Saturday, 30%. Sunday, 40% chances of rain. So every day you must expect some rain. It may not rain, but some days the percentage is too high. 40%. Definitely there must be a rain will touch Monrovia area. But the humidity, be very careful. Prepare for it. Get ready. Wet your towel and bring it closer to you while you're in bed. Because definitely if you don't have an air conditioner or fan, you're going to be very uncomfortable. Thank you so much. And see you here from Freedom FM.
Right. Thank you there, Tunis, for the weather report. But just before we go to our telephone lines to hear from the people what's on their mind, I bet the both of you have something on your minds because a lot of things happening from the beginning of this week. That was Monday, and up to now, there are still new things circulating or something. What do you guys have on your mind?
Gus, go ahead.
Nothing changed. Ariete Liberia is on my mind in the sense of we're constantly reminded of how backwards we are. We're constantly reminded of how we have deprived the majority of the citizens for 72, what is it? It's maybe 74% of the people. 74 people, really, because what is it? 73 or 72 lawmakers, and then the president and the vice president. When you took those people away from Liberia, we have nothing left. This is why we have nothing. This is why we're not growing. That's what's really bugging me, is you sit there and reason why the whole world after our war said we will rebuild your military. We still got only like 2,000 or more. Come on. The police, they ain't enough. The schools, they're still dilapidated. The one that said they call new school, they look like they were built in 1950. Same structure, same features. The hospitals, same thing. We do not equip them. Look at even the how you call it, military hospital, Emory, that was done. Yes, the former president and them did not finish with all the equipment in there. But the next government should have been a priority to fully equip that modern hospital to make sure it's functioning to full capacity. Because in the end, all Liberians benefit. It's not because CDC built it. Look at the 14 military hospital, all the nonsense they say about it. Look, it's one of the best hospitals today we have in the entire country. Jackson Dole, since Manasseh left, we haven't continued to fund those places. I mean, Jackson, the old hospital. I think when they finished that, it was the first facility with MRI and CT or something of that sort. Today, do we even hear about that? No, because budget after budget, there has been no allocation to those institutions. And to run a hospital to full capacity, you're gonna need at least a couple million to each one of those hospitals. At least $2 million to $5 million to each of those hospitals. But the last budget that was passed, did we see that? The last budget in the last 10 years, did we see that? No. And it's just so frustrating that I will see Liberians that will boast, we're getting better, we're doing this. If that is your gauge in life, I swear to God, I don't know, you will be gone, your grandchildren will be gone, and their own children will be gone before this one place they call Liberia will have some kind of semblance of development. Look around us. Sierra Leone, they went through the war. Look at the rapid progress in that place. The Guinea we're talking about today. Everything they don't go through. You know, and I hear some people say, oh, Guinea have military, this and that. Guinea is fractured. Let's be honest. Militarily, Guinea is fractured. You think Dumoya ain't afraid? Look, Guinea right now, if something starts in Guinea, there's so many fashion that can happen in Guinea that he will be frustrated. Guinea is a big country, but I think it's the wrong route these people are going about, and I don't know if the central government in Guinea is in favor of it for some of these things that are happening, because let's be honest, there's a lot of traps in Guinea. Okay, so I mean, but I want to commend the young people of the interior, the young people of Banjaman, Polaon, all over. I spoke on the air this morning down there. It was early, and people are enthusiastic to defend, and we will defend. And there are groups in the United States and other places that would not sit back and let what happened to us during the war happen again. And I just want to thank those young men and women that stood up to those guys. And we will support that young man that got shot. Trust me, things are in the way for that. Thank you.
Before I say what's on my mind, I want to know who's taking care of the wounded youngsters that came from that incident in Foya.
The government has it. The government right now is, I think they're gonna, from what I heard this morning, he was referred back to Monrovia. So they're supposed to get him back to Monrovia. Again, going back to healthcare, you know, they take these hospitals, we call hospitals over there. They're not hospital Tunis. You know, they ain't even equipped like a clinic like we have here. So yeah, they're gonna have to take him to Monrovia, from what I gathered this morning.
Don't they have a very good hospital? Are you going to Bopolu?
Yeah, but Bopolu is closer to Monrovia. Yeah, because that was Lower Lofa, I remember back in the days. It's more like towards Bong, yeah, and Kema area there, you know. Bopolu is closer to that. Yeah. So, but that's what I'm talking about. Even the Bopolu Tunis, they have not equipped that hospital. I don't know if you saw videos of it. They're starting to finally, but they decided because we hadn't built it, you know, they just left it, you know. So
well, if they just left to themselves, not to we are to put something good for the Liberian people. If you come as a leader, you take good care of it to benefit the people, but because we are putting it there, so you're going to forget it. That's not something we need to hear. But what's on my mind is, Esther, I hear you guys were restricted yesterday not to drink because of certain I don't know for what reason. I just want to know if that law hold yesterday, because for what reason they say you should not drink yesterday.
Well,
is that why when they're not here?
I know with that don't drink.
and when that doesn't drink, so Yeah, window is not part of that whole stuff. But yesterday I did not spend much of my time at the cemetery. I just popped in. My siblings had already done most of the work since I live the same community or the same environment where or the township where my parents were buried. So I'm more closer to the area than them. So I had to stay home, and prepare food and stuff like that so we can have some quiet time when we're done with the work at the cemetery. So I just popped in. When I got there, well, I did not notice drunk people like we usually see people all drunk around the place, disturbing, fighting, talking about this time the my own gravy as if to say they have died. I mean, it's interesting, but honestly, I did not notice any of that yesterday. I mean, I saw people were calm, people were cleaning, people were walking. At the end of the day, most of these cemeteries got entertainment centers around, and so few people were sitting there, coming down with their bottles, but they were not at the cemetery drinking. I didn't take notice of that.
But the restriction was only at the cemetery, or nobody should drink at all yesterday.
I don't think that if that were passed, then nobody adhered to it because most of the entertainment centers were open on yesterday. People were sitting there drinking. Yeah,
Oh, okay.
people were sitting and
Anyway,
drinking.
well, how was it? I mean, was it okay? It was a true story that there was a law saying nobody should drink. Is it true?
Well,
Or
it was a rumor. I did not see the information myself, but it was circulating as a rumor.
okay, well, I heard the IG put up that restriction that
Yeah,
nobody should drink there,
but
but I just
My
let
man,
me
I've
see.
been a TikTok man.
eh? What you say,
I've
boss?
been a TikTok man.
Well,
A TikTok IG.
if it's restricted, I mean, like my sister is saying here, Esther is saying here,
I don't have it here. It says the Liberia National Police informed the general public that as part of the public safety measure during the celebration of the Decoration Day on Wednesday, March 11, 2026, there will be no selling or consumption of alcoholic beverages within vicinity of any grave site across the country. This measure is intended to maintain order and preserve the dignity and respect associated with the occasion. Members of the public are therefore kindly advised to comply with this directive. Additionally,
But
the
you see,
police will establish snap check points at various strategic locations within the city and its environs to regulate the free flow of traffic and ensure the road users have easy access to their respective destinations. All motorists and road users are encouraged to cooperate with the traffic officers who will be deployed during this period. The Liberian National Police appreciates the understanding and cooperation of the public as we work together to maintain order and safety during the Decoration Day observance. But to be honest, people did not adhere to this because the cemetery are
but it's
popping
not
up.
a law. The government, the Liberian, there is not a law that says people cannot consume alcohol. What kind of nonsense this poor man got?
If they not
Tunis, if the man is drunk and driving, you can stop him. But the man, you can't stop. I mean, Liberian law does not prohibit somebody from drinking based on the occasion. Show me the law in Liberia that says that. I mean, these people, man, you can send, man. I'm telling
no, what
you,
I'm saying,
I want to say
what I'm
that.
saying, what I'm sensing from this is people like Esther just said that she didn't observe anything as usual. Like people will go in the cemetery
yeah,
and
it's
start
self-inflicting. I
drinking
don't
and
that.
misbehaving, saying this is my grave. Sometimes they even fight. I think that's what they were trying to push them
Yeah.
to. But can you go back to the part that you read that no selling around? I think because I don't
Yeah.
understand, but no
Around
selling,
the area.
yeah, around the cemetery, no selling and no consumption, right? That's what he said.
Yes, it says, where is it? It says there will be no selling or consumption of alcoholic beverages within the vicinity of any grave site across the country. And
Right.
usually they do it there. People carry the alcohol, they sell it right there by the graveside. People come, they buy, a bottle or two and drink and stuff. But I didn't notice it, to be honest. The side where we usually go to do our cleaning, that's exactly where the normally do the selling of those different alcoholic beverages. I didn't notice anything there. Honestly.
Yeah, people think that day to be liquor selling day because if people come in, they want to come and pay respect to their loved ones and they want to get drunk at the same time.
Oh, in that case, I see what you're saying. In that case, if that's the site they're selling liquor, first of all, you're supposed to have a liquor license to do those things, anyways. So in that case, yeah, I thought you were saying you can't consume alcohol in that vicinity because I can bring my alcohol and drink there, if I want to,
Right. Right.
Yeah.
Yes, because like brain people, sometimes they are like turtle. You got to put fire on their back before they listen. Can you just from this conversation, what I'm sensing, what Esther telling us, because I'm not I have not experienced that here because I have nobody in any of the graves, okay, any of the cemetery. But people have a tendency going over there like it's fun, just get drunk, and even if it's not their grave, they go there, start forcing because they're already tipsy, so they are under the influence of the alcohol, so they just want to cause some kind of chaotic scene. So, oh, this is my grave. And most graves over there, they have no name on it, no tombstone on it to say, okay, this is the person's grave. People just go randomly. Oh, this is my parent, this is my owner grave, my something grave. That's not fair,
You
So,
saying you saying it fine? They normally say my grave.
exactly.
Don't put our grave. Don't put that to my grave.
You see, this is the reason why a lot of people like to have a private grave site. The family will go up interior or wherever they come from, they have a private grave site. But Liberian people, sometimes you have to restrict them on certain things. Drinking, and nobody telling you don't drink, but don't drink and misbehave. Behave like you're some outlaw kind of person that you do not listen because you're under the influence of alcohol. Do not allow the alcohol to take over your behavior. I think that's what the GI was trying to do. And if we should understand things, really, we should understand. This is why we put people in position to control things, even though we may not like them. But when they do some good thing, we should applaud them for that. Graveside, our loved one that passed away, when we go to visit them, we need to be in our good manner. That's what they like. Don't go standing over their grave and forcing, carrying on all kinds of way that other people think twice of what the person doing. Are you really here to visit your loved one, or are you here to force? I saw a grave. The other guy went to clean his parent grave. The guy boo-hoo in the grave and make bed in the grave.
Damn.
Yes, he made bed. It's on the net. I saw it. He made bed in the grave.
How you call it? That a former what you call it, McGill?
No. I mean, this is a random graveyard in the graveyard. The old grave that the postman and they come up. The guy went and bossed the side of the grave, and where the casket is, he went made bed inside there. The guy have to come tell him, man, excuse me, I come to claim my person graves. I'm serious. Can you believe that people have brave mind to sleep where the dead is buried? Dear God, forgive us. So that's what on my mind. At least I didn't understand it well, but after you read the portion of the restriction, I think I'm not against it.
No, I'm not against it either after reading it,
Right.
but yeah, it's
And the people who defended the Foya area there, the border side, from the Guinea side and the Liberian side, the youth that defended their area, which is the borderline from Liberia and Guinea, and they got hurt. I think the government need to pay attention to them fully until they fully recover, because it was not their duty to defend that. It was a government duty to immediately dispatch security over there and took care of the situation. But if the youth took it and they got hurt, they got shot, we would ask the government to please get involved and let the boys and get good treatment until they get well. That's what's on my mind, Esther.
Hey, I'll be right back.
Okay. Thank you, Tunis. That's what's on your mind. But yes, what I have on my mind, I am so concerned about what's happening at our border, because this is, it's a situation that can put panic in anybody for that matter, most especially people who live along the borderline there. Our very brave youth who have been on the front line, making sure that this thing is alarmed, that everybody gets to know about what's happening. But I'm hopeful that our people can hurriedly, whatever diplomatic ties or means they are using to get to the bottom line of this whole thing. Why is this happening? Why at this time? Why are these people claiming this land? Is it actually their land? And all of that. We are concerned, and we are still looking on the Liberian National Police page. We are still looking at the executive mansion page. We want to see at least a report from there. We want to know what's happening. We want to know what's going on. Are you guys discussing this matter? We are afraid. People are already panicking here, and we want to know what's happening. We have seen video footages of what's happening on our end. Somebody was shot. Can you imagine? This is how far it have gone. And we are concerned as citizens of this country. We are concerned. It's not about you taking we know that you have to, go through dialogue, find out what's happening, but we are out of patience. This is scary. We want to know what's happening. So that's what you're saying.
I say, and you said somebody was shot and nobody was arrested for that.
Nobody arrested. Who did the shooting? We were told that it was a Guinean soldier who did the shooting. Did they have the right to shoot in another man's country? Is it that they do not respect our sovereignty? We know that they are they have a military leader who got into power through a military coup. It has nothing to do with us. Why are they trying to come to our end of the border? So we're looking. I went to the Ministry of Defense page. I have not seen anything there. So probably they are doing their own thing. We know that it cannot be emotional. We the citizens are emotional about it, but we are looking up to you guys to at least come up with something. Let's know what's happening. What steps are you guys taking? We are concerned. Police are already on our end, trying to calm the citizens down, because we do not want this thing to escalate. That's what I'm afraid of.
I think that thing is over with. Let me tell you that. It's just the noise around now. But the government finished closing that case. We should just worry about the people who were shot. They should take good care of them, because these people from a very poor family, and they step up to defend the land.
The government has taken care of it. Does it mean we will not see those people back in our country? Is that what it means?
That's not what I'm saying. It's just that how our government works. If they're going to take a step by now, the steps should have been taken. Soldiers should have been there, posted there, until everything is well taken care of. But as we speak, there's not a security personnel in that area to see if they will go further than where it was.
Yeah, exactly.
That's how you know. Nobody there. So it's just something that they're just going to step on it.
I was listening to one of the commissioners there. He was telling us that even the people who were responsible to be manning the border and all of that, they were in hiding.
Yes.
So the young people,
they're having fun in Foya.
Wow.
You know.
Are they
So,
afraid that they will be arrested too and taken to Guinea? Same with Sierra Leone?
but
Because
then
something with Sierra Leone, you did not see the whole thing escalate. I mean, they just let it slide like nothing happened. What is going on? What's up with Guinea? What they want? What are they looking for?
our government do not value our lives. People got shot over there, and they got shot wrongly. And people, there are a lot of things under this thing. We're only looking at it like this, but what really underneath it, as time goes on, we will hear it. There's a lot of thing that government officials are involved in this. And this thing like this cannot just happen out of the blue. All right, there must be something about some mining issues in our area, and this is what bringing the conflict. All right, but government will not want us to know all of this, so they're just going to sweep this under the rug, and that's it. That's why I kept stretching. I say I hope they take good care of the people that got shot, because these people already things are hard on them, and then they got shot again. That's a wounded person, people we got. Who going to take care of them? And if they're going to take care of them, they should do it accordingly. They make sure they are taking good care, better, and go back to their regular businesses. But there are a lot of things underneath it, Esther. You will know probably in the grapevine or behind the scene. They will not tell us.
Exactly. Well, let's come to the telephone line. Let's hear from you guys. What's on your mind? I bet all of us want to talk about what's happening at our border, which is a very, very important thing. When anything threatens our people there who are at the border, it also threatens us, because these are the things that brings instability into the country. So let's go to the telephone line. We have experienced war, and this is not something that we want to go back to. No. Well, let's have you on the line. Tell us what's on your mind. Your name first.
Darling.
Yeah?
Good morning, darling.
Good morning.
This is David King, and I join you from my residence. Darling, it seems to be like all of us have the same thing on our mind. Darling, let me respectfully disagree with Tony when you said the government got it under control. Tony, the government got it.
I didn't say that.
You said criminal Trenton Waterspoon were a few nights ago that the government, Joseph Waka on the telephone with Tinubu, he on the telephone with this person on the telephone. They are settling it diplomatically. Yesterday, as about an hour, the guys were back in Liberia and our brother was shot. And what I heard, they said 2 persons died and another 2 persons got injured. Now, instead of the police or the military being placed on the border, we got our military in the concession area in Bear Mountain, Aslameta. What they got to do with Aslameta and Bear Mountain in the first place? When they should be into the border, protecting our border. But they got all of our border poor, while the chief of staff getting kickback for money, concession area, and giving no guys who are there providing security, while they are taking a giant share. This country, we need to protect our territorial boundaries, not to harm our men. Women at Bear Mountain and at Flamington. They should be the border. You understand? While we're in this crisis, our armed forces are supposed to be over there. When soldier men see a fellow soldier man, the position they will be in, those guys will not get the place to cross the come over and come and take our men captive or take our country or portion of our country and plant flagpole. They're not supposed to be so. But because you have the irresponsible government that don't know what to do at what time, they keep the power online and they are doing everything with lie. Joseph Rivon left this town. He went, instead of going to the scene, he went in Foya where men, they are moving up and down the street. I used to say there's Foya that the incident occurred when they should be on the crime scene. They should be to where the incident occurred. But they were in Foya going out back and forth. That was not fair to we the Liberian people. The government and Mr. Boakai will let his brother, his son Yumale, bring money, equipment to do money in our water, which the Guineans are totally against. When they took the equipment and took it to Conakry, he said that the already are going to review it. If there's some money, it will not be returned to Liberia. I think we should be fair to Liberian people and tell them that Yumale to the money over than our bringing the problem. Yumale cannot be Minister of Interior and he is there doing something else. The local government position again is not for you to be money everywhere. You can't have in conflict with Guinea, who do not even have the military might to fight Guinea. Guinea got over 14,000 men and women armed. You got less than 2,000 men. What can you do to Guinea? You don't even have ammo tank. You don't have ammo vehicle. You got one police riot vehicle that is Zenga, what we are carrying to UAE to go get equipment. You went to gasoline or APC and brought it up, put it in a place. That's enough for harm if a police people in UAE. When you speak taking things that belong to police people, they carry to China to go and get military truck. He went to Apple truck. Truck that go get put Apple in the truck with a plane flow. Today when you ask them, they don't have any of those truck. What kind of country is this? Where people are not serious for anything. Like I always say, I miss Charles Taylor. Because when I being Charles Taylor, you can't do that nonsense to Charles Taylor. Where you will just come for Guinea account, the next day Charles Taylor because you're 2-3 times in Guinea. And your man will be there, you'll tell you, say, where the president came from, I ain't pursue again. Or where the troop came from to attack me, I mean pursue again. That same thing, you don't use diplomatic language. When the people use military language, you use military language. And that's what we're lacking in this country. We were here. People say, Joe, we got nothing. You know nothing. But Joe, we didn't see the kind of thing happening to us. Where Guinea would just walk and come, play flag pole on Liberian soil, fire people, they turn around and go back, or they open central pools in Liberia. It never happened. Is it the calamity that the gentleman talk about? Is what happening to us? What people who are there?
Okay.
Today we can't cast in Liberia.
We have others on the line, yeah. Thank you very much. Let's go to the.
You should have corrected our David King person. He lied only. He didn't understand what we said.
Misunderstood what you said, yeah. When you said the government was, they know what they were doing. So he misunderstood you, yes, you're right about that. But let's keep your calls coming in. Hello.
Yes, thank you. I'm on the line, but I think connect.
Go ahead, my friend.
Yes, thank you, my dear friend. Let me say good morning to you. Good morning to the panel. This is Hussein. My name is Hussein Gel. I called you from the normal.
Well, you're saying you're scared to call my name?
No, this time I want to be very forceful. Also, I deliberately
be very forceful. I was saying I would be very forceful with you. And when we get to there, we'll cut you off.
Like no issue.
Go ahead.
So, yes, very let me say good morning to you. So, in fact, let me add my voice to the many voices to appreciate our brothers and friends there at the LOFA, more especially FOIA, for raising the flag far beyond what we expected. They are shown how they love this country and how patriotic they are, and I want to appreciate them. So, yes, people are doing this. I just want people to grasp a few things. Liberia now represents Africa, the Guinea, the Africa, the Sierra Leone, and the entire world are the UN. We now are on a scene of resolving conflict in those different countries. Liberia cannot go to conflict with any country now around the world because we are making decisions for them to resolve conflict in those different countries. What we can do as responsible government would do, and like this government is doing, is to engage diplomatically. That is, the president has dispatched officials of government, the Minister of Justice, the Defense Minister, the Minister of Interior Affairs, right? The Superintendent. They are all been dispatched in Guinea. As we speak, the commissioner, you are asking, what happened to the man that was shocking yesterday? That man was personally taken to the hospital by the commissioner of Fuya district. Personally, he took him to the hospital, and the government had taken part of his medication. That's one. So, if people will say, Liberia should deploy the airfield, tomorrow, the airfield going to the border, right? You don't know what it's going to take. In fact, there will be a test field when the airfield is deployed at the border. Somebody will be sitting in a corner again and say, oh, the Liberian government have played carefree, the people are not moving freely, the people are put on a hostage. That is the kind of Liberia we got. So, we're going to resolve this thing diplomatically because we understand that one Liberia play now at the UN. We're part of the African Union. We're part of the West ECOWAS. So, I know what it takes to defend the state. I know the emotions. But this is not about emotion. This is about the way Liberia can go about resolving issues all around the world. We got the best dream airfield of recent. Do your research. All of the peacekeeping forces that were sent for peacekeeping mission, Liberia were always rated number one. We have the best of best. But we cannot go about, deploying people at the border only because, people say the airfield, the airfield go to the border, you know what I say? There will be a serious curfew and there will be something that you will not expect. So what Liberia can do as a responsible government, a responsible president, is to deploy all the diplomatic means. And that's what it's done. So I don't know why our people bring emotion. Like I said this morning, the rain when it falls, it does not fall on one roof. You can say whatever you want to say, the president or the government is not responsible, they're not taking charge. When that thing escalates, right, it will affect every one of us. So the best means to go about is this engagement the president and the government is taking by meeting our counterparts. As we speak, officials of our government, the foreign affairs minister leading our delegates, they're in the Guinea, discussing with them to resolve the issue. So this is not about politics. I beg you not, please let us resolve some of those things the best way out. Liberia, look at our role, look at our history. A peaceful nation. Can we go to conflict with Guinea? We will not. We will not. So I just want to end and concentrate for people who you have to respond to the government, right? This is how they do things. We engage responsibly. So the president is committed to keeping the peace and defending the state. He took an oath to do so, and he's doing just that. Please,
even while his citizens are being shot at.
But I just told you, I with the family and the government, the commissioner of Fuya district are taking charge. Students were asking, what become of the man who was shot? This is why I gave you the information that he was taken to the hospital by the commissioner of Fuya district. Government has taken charge of the medication of that fellow because he went to defend the state. And so the government should be responsible for his medication and every other formality. The government has taken charge of us. So justice, I am in no way suggesting that the aircraft should not have gone there. The police should not have gone there in time. But there are means, there are ways they can go about it. And this is the way they are following the processes and procedures leading to all of those. Please let us take politics on this. Because when anything else, it will affect you that sits in the studio. It will affect me, not a unity party or CDC thing here. It's about the sovereignty of our nation. You understand? So please, and lastly to end, let me say thanks to the Liberia National Police. My dear sister, we are Muslim, we don't tolerate. But I visited few cemeteries, and the regulations the police put in, I was at Johnsonville, I went at Mount Barclay, I went at St. Francis, right? The other cemeteries, I was there yesterday. And you saw the level of coordination. State security were protecting the people. Man, you cannot go decorate your loved one and you be in alcohol. People say police were arresting people alcohol. They for going having sick, man. You can leave from the graveside, go to a community, you have entertainment center, sit there and enjoy yourself. But we witnessed a few years ago, the way those gravesides on Decoration Day, people end up in accidents. They were drunk driving. But you see the level of coordination between the security and the citizens yesterday. That was terrible. That's why responsible government does, man. That's why responsible government. I'm so happy to have this president. So happy to have this government. And we all can work it up. Your own contribution, what you're doing now, by criticizing and critiquing the government, that's your contribution towards national development. Right? It is not in bad that I believe. But this country will move on. As we are moving on, let us keep it
Esther, let me respond to this young man for a minute, please.
Go ahead.
Yeah, I'm there.
No, he can go away. You don't have to be there.
Okay.
And
Yeah, you got your radio, so listen to it.
you're right.
Go ahead.
First of all, we say we should take politics out of this. He brought in politics. Okay, you people getting shot at your border, and only the citizen of that village trying to protect their land. You have security force. The soldiers are here. You said common police there, not even special task force. Common police. They say soldiers are shooting at citizens, and you telling me that we should take politics out of this, or Liberia is the security at the UN. Of course, Liberia is there. It's not only Liberia. There are other African countries also there. It's not just Liberia. And Liberia is there for just 2 years. But in these 2 years, we respect that because it's our country. Since 1965, this is the second time they are coming in, or the first time they are coming back on that security level. And you're telling me Muslims do not decorate. Because you're in our little country, you bury in our villages. That's why you think Muslims don't decorate a grave site. We do decorate grave sites. Even where my father is buried here in America, we visit there. There's a time for Muslims to visit their grave, just like the Decoration Day. That time comes 15 days before the fast month. They call it Nisfu Shuaban. A ban on every Muslim to visit your loved one at a grave site. So you should know these things. Don't just go pray in the mosque and come out and go back. Go learn some books and go learn about these things. We decorate. My father's grave is well decorated. Every time we and my sibling we go there, we have it well secure, and many other graves. I can take a picture of it and send it to you. You see it. But I'm not going to go through that to prove something to you. Go search for yourself. We in Liberia, we bury Muslims in the graveyard to our villages. We don't care for that body anymore because that's how we are. But other people don't do that. Okay? Go to the Muslim graveyard and here, you see, just like any Christian graveyard. We decorate it, we do everything. Also, we put tombstone with the name, everything on it. We put flowers on it. And you're telling me we Muslim, we don't grade. You're a Muslim, but not my Muslim. Okay? And when people are dying at the border, the police, they need to step up. Okay? And there's no proof that the government is taking care of this man. You're only saying it because you want to make yourself look good. But there's no proof that the government is the one that's taking care of this man and they are doing the job for this man to be well taken care of. So you're not talking to stupid people here. When we give you time to talk, and we did the right thing. As Esther, we praised the government for stopping people from drinking in the cemetery. We did that. If you listen to us keenly, I say even if you don't like the person, when they apply some good things in the country or some good restriction, I say that's one of it. You can't go visit your loved one and you're all drunk, writing, "This is my grave." We say all of that here. You just repeated us. Thank you, Esther. Go. Let's take some calls.
Okay, let's come back to our telephone line. Hello, welcome.
Yes, Esther, hi.
Hello, go ahead.
Yeah, let me say assalamu alaikum to Uncle Tunis.
Wa alaikum salam.
Yeah, Uncle Tunis, yeah, this is Idrissa. I want to say a big thanks to you, and I wish you all of God's choicest blessings for the help. Yeah.
You're welcome.
Thank you very much, Uncle. Thank you ever so much.
Okay. All right, I think that's all you called for, but let's go to another person. Hello, welcome.
Yeah, how you doing, Esther?
I'm okay, patient. Welcome to the show.
Esther, I want to ask all that pray for me. Where are the soldiers that went Mali for peacekeeping mission? Where are they? Where are the Hawaton Chuck?
Look.
For people protesting, when they come and put everything on, where are the Chuck? Where are the police? No, they want to go to that pool for today. They eat really Hamburger market center. Why you can't go to the pool? So your sister, so your heart. Why you can't go to the pool? I make a big pussy. And then you can follow and Guinea so your uniform. Why they can't go there? But when we are coming, the entire airport will be full. So later people, where are they? One negative people, where are they? Where are the poor boys with negative? Where are the Wasonga Chu? Our over there. When they can be, where are they? On job we are coming, the entire country will be shut down with military people. Let it go so straight. I said, Amen. The one I went married to go there. And so, they go on. Nothing will get for me. Only protest on the war. They were here in Nima shooting. That bullet. Why they can use that gun when using in Nima? To go and fight people. Only the citizens in the war. But for protest in the bullet beating, when lawmakers, when the other side the bullet beating, where are the police being in the lawmakers? Where are they? And so, that people care for them government. But I'm making new land, the people taking their own land. And as I land, they say where the presidential villa is. The father they put error. What I'm making new land, they put on their own land. What are you going to put over anything? Anything, and so, thank you for the time. Nothing will get for your own man. Next time will never put home in the country. Thank you for
Very interesting question. Seriously. Well, let's take another person. Welcome to the show.
Yeah, good morning. Is this Esther?
Yes, go ahead.
My name is Kesari Baza, and I'm joining your composition from Fender.
Go ahead. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I was very shocked when I saw the situation in Lofa. And I saw the stream of water that those military personnel crossed to come on the other side, claiming that place is for Guinea. And one of the things that shocked me the most was when I looked in the midst of those citizens that were there, I did not see even a single immigration personnel, from outside. I was very shocked, and I said that why if these guys start to discharge these firearms and kill all of our people that are standing there? And so it was God who made it possible that the guys left quietly from the onset, got in the canoes, and went on the other side of the river. What I'm trying to say in short, my sister Esther, our country is vulnerable in terms of security. This country is vulnerable. At the very entrance points of our country, it's extremely vulnerable. If care is not taken, we will see more of these kind of things in our country. This is the reason why some of us started. Hello?
Go ahead.
This is the reason why some of us have decided to take a different trend. Today, the political movement that will emancipate the Liberian people from all of these insecurity, hardship, economic hardship, and what have you. Or the people economic movement. That is a political institution that is coming to straighten up things and to give the Liberian people, the kind of relief that they have been yearning for many years in our country. And that will be headed by one of Liberia's funniest sons, the President Honorable Creighton O. Duncan, one of the senators from Sando County. This country, we must fix this country, my sister Esther. I appreciate what you people are doing. On your Bureau platform, I appreciate it 100%. This country has to be fixed. We're not allowed people to come and leave us and lie on here and say that you can't rescue. You can't rescue all when your citizens are dying, rescue your nose, rescue Koya, rescue Lopa, where you claim to come from. You say you're not rescuing your people. Look, we have to be serious in this country. We will emancipate this country. We will fix this country. Whatsoever way it takes us positively to fix this country, we'll fix this country. The people economic movement will fix this country. Only the leadership of Duncan. Thank you very much.
Thank you for calling. Let's come to this other line. Welcome to the show. Go ahead.
Hi, Esther.
I'm fine, man. Sisi, go ahead.
Say hi to Rotuni there in the dance color. Umakale there. Before, please say hi to them. Assalamu alaikum.
Walaikum salam.
Esther. Hello?
Go ahead, man. Sisi, can hear you.
Before, you have me, Esther. Why did you leave me? I want to tell you the people. Why did you leave me? I want to tell you the good fish for us. I said, oh, I'm here. I will tell the people on this platform. And I am talking to the country of PRO all type of getting. Can't say very good you will be a PRO yet. So, if we sleeping in this country, what to walk out to? All of what kind of administration? What is in this country? It's not easy. We are living in fear in our own country now. To see all country coming to our country and telling us that for them putting our plan down and walking and putting our plan up. And saying that bad. And yet see no army, no police. Your friend there, then you get what are you looking for your friend there? What are you looking for your friend there? Well, you can't show up to your friend there, say, yeah, but go here, I get it. And see what consistency on the same primary. So they are also an injury. Then you get who's thinking with a lot of people who be a responsible government who do it to money with. But for all the people, what are your boss? What are you saying? For the government, who is shot at it? You think about you tell it to come money with? What about you? What's you say they want to go, they put you on your left, put you on the point and people. They can't go stay for when it's on the left, they are right. They tell you to the paper off. It's for Guinea. You need to get like your meeting on the other side. They in the time on we see all the work project, you see all the work for what reason? Because if I want to go, they will talk to you again, but not to the greater. They you feel the money, get it come up. We can do the one or two, I have been all talking about what is the fun line. People are there, they carry out people. What is the fun line? Don't say it, but no pay out that stuff to you. We see on a daily basis, pay out that fair money. If you just you can defend the country and defend the people. They say everything of one kind of anybody trying to go and invest it. We are saying who recommend my to go and invest it. What we we are okay. The country city. The city. You tell them what well, our side for there, our children. Put our children there. Try to go and tell them they want to go stop the people. What is our police? To tell love for who else? They get to the master. You don't go public and I will take care. Don't call it 1 year. Take care, my child.
Thank you, Masisi. Thank you for calling. We have others on the line. Let's keep taking calls. Hello.
Yeah, good morning, Esther Dagu.
Good morning. Go ahead. Sabu Rasta. Why are you laughing? Go ahead, ba.
I'm ready for you. But look, to the public, this is the voice of Sabu Rasta, journalist show from Kwespo and Zimbabwe. Look, Esther, you know, I was speaking a good, I was speaking a good, but you want to say a good, maybe you want to say a good today. Look, Esther, I put 9 days, no, I put 9 Esther out there, black, they won't bring any there, you want to say about me? Nothing can happen for there. The people said all the things, no one knew, they don't know both. They don't know this, let them know both. Let them come rap, let them come do the look. Everybody asking them what you're doing, job, people, all kinds of people learn all kinds of things, they want to learn, they claiming that. No! Look, everybody see job, we are focusing on the issue of what about diplomatic. And why is he doing job, I go, very people, no, somebody come on and say, oh, I can't be telling all of them, but you have president, I'll be telling that. So I'm not making new land. You guys doing yes, sir. Look, everywhere in the world, you see, you have president, you go on president. I'll be doing yes, sir. They are presenting yes, sir. Like I told you,
I think that's what we see our president doing yada, is break the test. Now, one day, you see, that's what the blue was doing like God, I want to end up with like God. Well, that's what problem of what ever we got. The president will get his instead of the brave people. The president right here for us. The president here is to run letter. Can you imagine, see what they go up to now, government come up with one statement.
Well, let me just hold you there. There's a release from the Ministry of Information that was posted on their page on the 10th of March. So, yep, they said something towards that, even though we still saw a Guinean police, let's say police or their army men were at our border and they shot one of our citizens. This was posted on the 10th, and on the 11th, those people still came back to our country. So we don't know what kind of discussion they are having, and these people are not adhering to it. So just go ahead. I will go to it anyway.
Thank you, Edgar. Thank you. Look, Professor, we got on Caesar president. Who told you say I will ride your care, but now you're riding lesser? We got on Caesar president. Who told you say, oh, I think to rescue, and now you're rescuing, and so you thinking about the question, but this all, you're going to be great yourself. Anyway, I'm going, you're going to yata. And so that's why they want you, you know, that's going to be having up for all the things you put over you, and they will carry it because they want to make it, and people there. Let me tell you, Edgar, people like you, man, people, look. Because that's what one of the people I want people to just want to say, oh, I'm managing everything you have been getting it, and get down. But do me after you don't get that also we are passing that river. I'm not saying that to the back at the carrier. Anything you want to do on that river, inform do me. Don't let go there for empire reckless. You ain't get time for your people to exploit your people. Now you look you. When you want to do something, you gotta make sure.
All right, thank you. Thank you. Tunis, just before we continue the telephone line, this is the information I tried looking for. So let's just read through it quickly. Then where is it? Just a minute. Let me get it. Okay, it says the Republic of Liberia Ministry of Information, the government of Liberia urges calm. This was posted on the 10th of March. That is 2 days ago, right? The government of Liberia urges calm as diplomatic efforts continue over Liberia-Guinea border situation. Capitol Hill, Monrovia, Tuesday, March 10, 2026. It says the government urges all citizens and residents that it has taken seize of the situation unfolding along the Liberia-Guinea border and is actively engaging the matter through established diplomatic channels. This effort is to ensure that tensions along the border are addressed peacefully The Liberian government is working closely with the relevant national and local institutions who are also in contact with their Guinean counterparts to prevent any escalation and promote dialogue aimed at resolving any concerns arising along the border. As part of these efforts, His Excellency President Joseph Boakai has over the past few days dispatched a high-level intel ministerial delegation to the border with Guinea comprising of the Ministries of Defense, local government, foreign affairs, and justice. The discussions focused on addressing the current situation at the border, strengthening cooperation between local authorities on both sides, and ensuring that peace and stability are maintained for the benefit of citizens residing in border communities. The government of Liberia remains committed in resolving all matters through peaceful dialogue and diplomacy, consistent with Liberia's long-standing foreign policy of maintaining friendly relations with its neighbors in the region. Meanwhile, the government urges citizens, particularly those in border communities, to remain law-abiding and to rely only on verified information from official government sources. The public is also encouraged to avoid spreading unverified reports that they create unnecessary fear or misunderstanding. The government assures the Liberian people that it will continue to keep the public informed as engagements with Guinean authorities progress. So, Tunis, from this information I just read, I'm confused as to if this statement was posted on the 10th, right? Stating that these different government entities like the Ministry of Foreign Affairs, Ministry of Defense, Ministry of Justice, and the local government, if they were at the border, trying to have a dialogue as to, what's happening and stuff like that. How did this dialogue end? One, how did the soldiers, come back to shoot the guy? And we're told that this is unconfirmed. 2 persons reported there. This is unconfirmed. That's what I'm saying. It's unconfirmed because they have not been able to, point out those who they think died in the process. But a guy is at a hospital currently. So how did this happen? If this dialogue was done on the 10th, or they were deployed there to have this dialogue on the 10th, how did this thing get out of hand that someone was shot on the 11th, which was yesterday morning? So it's interesting.
Let me tell you something. The government you're seeing, so they are fake government. Let's assume all what you read here is true. But are we going to listen to the government? Where's the independent media that's supposed to tell us this? Like one of you, Spoon, OKFM, and the rest of it. If they dispatch a group to go investigate or go take care of it, is they the one that's supposed to tell us, or independent sources supposed to tell us? You think by just telling us, writing some sweet thing like that for us to listen to, so that means it's true? It have to be true when independent sources tell us. That's how the world runs today. That's not the goal. It's not like Hussein Kel coming to tell us that Muslims don't decorate their graves. And people who listen to that, then they go away and say, oh, Muslims don't decorate their grave. Where he get this from? Because we stuck in Liberia. When we die, they take us in the village and bury us and we forget about our loved one. Have you go to different countries to see how they bury their dead and how they take care of their cemetery? Esther, me and my sibling, we pay more than $4,000 to at least put our father's graves to a very decent. I don't want to call it decoration, but to fix it in a way that it can be recognized. And I can take the cemetery. There's an Islamic cemetery here just for Islam, Muslim. Very decently, you can go and eat there. You sit there and even sleep. Then you say Muslims don't decorate. We have 2 days to visit our loved one in the cemetery. One is this decoration day you're talking about, which we call here Memorial Day. And then the Muslims have their own day. It comes 15 days before Ramadan, this Ramadan. We call it Nisfu Shaban. The Prophet used to visit his loved one in the cemetery. Then you come in on radio, say Muslim don't decorate. Where do you get that from? Don't be bringing those kind of words to us when we are on the radio. I'm not trying to discredit you, but be careful what you say. If the government really wrote what they found thing you just read to, or if it's true, where's the independent source to credit to them? Tell me. And they are independent sources. We can't always listen. We got a lot of media in the country. We got a lot of media institutions. Why none of them went without dispatch to see what was going on? We did BBC, ABC, and CBS, and this CNN, all of these things. You think they are for the government? They are not government entities. They are independent. But whatever the government is doing, they are involved in it. They have representatives go with them, go see what's going on. So the people of Liberia will know, yes, this is what the government did. So I don't want to buy that.
Okay. Thank you. Let's go back to our telephone lines. We can take at least 3 persons. Welcome to the show. Go ahead.
Yeah, Esther. Yeah, thanks to Uncle Tunis, man. The man said, right, you know, Hussein Abidin is more faster than his mind. You don't think critically before making statement. That's a weakness. And that you don't come on the show when you have limited mindset on the Islamic religion, because I think Abidin he has lost Islamically. So Uncle Tunis, Thank you ever so much for the correction. This Idrissa Sombai.
Okay. Idrissa, let's go to another person quickly. Thank you. Let's have this person. Welcome to the show.
Thank you. This is Edmond Carr. Let me say hi to Tony in the U.S.
Welcome, Edmond.
You know, sometimes we don't really know how the guys from the other side are doing their own defense. You know, I was saying one of the show this morning that when our president was in power, what we were talking about, they were all based on tangible. You know, but what we are discussing here, we're discussing Liberia. You know what I mean? The guy crossed the border with RPG. In fact, you wanted a video that I saw. The guy is raising the RPG and the senator say, I dare you, you can't shoot an RPG. You know what I mean? Is that after you raise the RPG up, instead of you using AK to even scare them. You don't do that. No, let me say this. For the fact that the guys were able to cross and remove our flag and put their own, they said on no government in Liberia. That was the implication. Look, you don't play with a flag. If you play with the flag of another country, your own flag should be brought down. Letter O was letter A. Clear. Better say here that you go shoot gun. But where were they? One security you could not see. Then somebody tell you they want non-permanent seat. Hey, the guy with security council, we can't do it. Well, who told you that? You are not speaking at the security council. Israel is speaking and making decisions at the Security Council. Are they not launching at Iran? Iran is part of the Security Council. They are there at the assembly. Are they not there? Hey, it's America. America not there. America not part of it. Then you sit here, no permanency where they got to tell you, say, my man can't talk. Before you talk for this store, they got to give me anywhere you can't talk. Then I want to get here, they will be creeping on us. You're making notes. The same thing you read, answer that is still in the foreign minister, you can't see. If you follow BBC, the whole of last night, when I wake up, I follow. They are running the same narrative that our government has said they are trying to resolve the issue diplomatically. But the foreign media reported that, yes, the soldiers crossed our border, they brought our flag down, they shot about 17. That is the news. What are you talking about? You know, this country, we are praying for our family and praying for God to reserve our country. But what is happening in Lofa is scary. But I was on my way from Tony yesterday, or they were on the car. She was saying our family was leaving to come to the end of Monrovia. They say they are living in fear. Mm-hmm. They are not okay.
I'm currently looking at a video posted. Actually, Spoon TV is going live, and I'm looking at a video here. I can see our armed forces. They have already deployed themselves at the border. They are there.
They arrived yesterday.
Okay.
They arrived yesterday.
Good.
But yes, before I drop the land, you know what happened to that place? The guys, the current affairs ministers and all of actually have meeting over there. But the issue here is, the guy told them that this machine that we seized for you, they carry across the border. We are bringing our technician to check, to go and say your money or the minimum that your money for honor yet. We will verify it and we certify Friday, we will repair the machine.
Oh no.
When they left that machine, they didn't inform, when they left that meeting, they didn't inform the citizen of Koya what happened in that meeting. They left it on dumb, but the Waka Internet Affairs Minister who can say you don't know about old rebel, he killed the Mausio, he left the people. So they were not certified before of the meeting, they went back to the border, they fled there. The following morning, yesterday, before that incident could have it was maybe that fled at the border, what the f***? So these guys are doing minimum money over there, they say that they are taking us in. That is the issue. The guy got a machine, they say they can return it until tomorrow, Friday. After their technicians are verified that yet are saying they got that money, they are not doing minimum and all the kind of stuff before they can return the machine. So I would say, tension still remain high. You will not tell me because we are at General Assembly This would raise their rough Arab us, and we will not raise something. No, we will not accept that. Because if they will shoot at AFL, if the government is not qualified to shoot at them, then they will not shoot because we are a general family. Come on, man. We call for that. Don't lie to us yet. Don't play with us. Irresponsible government call responsible government. Come on, man. Thank you.
Thank you very much. I think that's all the call we're gonna take today. We are already out of time. Tunis, let's hear your parting comments.
Thank you, Esther. Thank you so much. Thank you to the callers. And when we call, we give you time to talk. Say what's on your mind. Don't be afraid, but just don't misquote us. When you were talking here, please listen to us, because most of the time what you're going to come and say, we have already said it. But don't be seen and quoting to us, oh, I disagree with Uncle Tunis, and you say the wrong thing. You can disagree with me, you have right to do so, but don't disagree with me the wrong way. And we Muslim, again, I'm saying it, and go and check it out for yourself, that not because we take our parent or loved one to the interior and bury them and forget about them and we don't care, we just send them prayers and that and that. In this country where I am, the Muslim graveyard are decent places. There are people who will decorate their grave. You go there, you'll be surprised. With stone on it, with the name on it, the day they died, the day they were born, everything written on it. Good. Decent. So, and we visit them. Well, you want to tell me we are that heartless? When somebody die, we don't go there? Because in Africa, the point here, in Africa, you're scared to go to the Muslim graveyard because in a bush. You know, if you didn't take that, you might sink in one of the graves. That's how we bury back home. You think I had to bury all over the world? So don't say we don't decorate our Muslim grave. Please don't say that. Visit different country. When you come back, then you say it. But I in this country, and I know that's not true. I can take a cemetery where my father is and any other Muslim cemetery. You will see a big difference. And bring it right here and post it, you see it. So yeah, thank you again. We'll be here tomorrow. Probably we'll be here tomorrow morning. Join us tonight. I think we there will be us with the nighttime spin, so we can dive into most of these things. The topics we discussed here today was on our mind. Again, this is your good friend, Suleiman Hashim Tunis, coming to you live from New York City. Thank you, Esther. Have a nice weekend.
Okay, thank you so much, Tunis. Folks, we have to go. We will be here again on next week Monday, because tomorrow is a throwback. I'm not going to be here, but do have yourselves a great day and a great week, because the week hasn't ended yet, so we cannot say weekend. My name is Esther Daku. Suleiman Hashim Tunis was here. Gus Coleman was also here. Do have yourselves a great day. Bye bye from our end.